Greetings, Pacific Northwest family. This is Jill Riley, and I am joining you from Billings, Montana, but talking to Cliff Herman from Salem, Oregon. How you doing, Cliff?
I'm doing great, thanks.
It's so good to talk to you and to meet you for the first time. And we are talking to Cliff because in 4 days, he is retiring from the free after school program for Trinity Covenant that he has been in charge of for 22 years. Is that accurate?
That is right.
The afternoon program is called Community Corner. And Cliff, can you tell us just a little bit about this program?
Yeah, it's a free after school program. There is a elementary school that is across the street from our church, and we primarily serve the children from that school, first to fifth graders. And so and the program follows the school schedule. So whenever the school is open, we're open.
Mhm.
And we're open from 2:30 or 2:20 to 5:30 because that's when school gets out at 2:20. And we have about, right now, we have about 47 registered kids, and we average 30 to 35 because not all of them come every single day.
Right,
But
right.
we have a program, so we have specific things that we do during the day. Well, of course, we have to have snack time. That's
Of
always
course.
so they come in and they have a free time. They can be in the gym, or we have our upstairs or in our church is in the rooms are open upstairs. And then we have snack time. Then after that, we have a thing called hang time, which we all gather in our room and we do a variety of things in that. Primarily, we do in this time we do character building activities. We have these videos from using this curriculum. We play games. We do kind of get to know you sort of activities, and then they have options after that.
Mhm.
They can do. We have an arts and crafts project every day that they can do. We have gym games. If it's nice out, we'll go outside and do that sort of thing. We have a Lego room. Some of them choose to do that. We have just a playroom where they can do imaginative games. We have I call it creation station room, where it's just
Mhm.
tables set up with various, watercolors or other things that they can do during in that room. And sometimes it's just kids they just want to sit and talk with each other. So we have those sort of things. And then we have special days where we might have guests come in and do something with the kids
That's
or
great. Good. So, what has kept you committed to the kids in this program for 22 years? That's a very long tenure.
yeah. It's relationships. It's relationships with the kids. I thoroughly enjoy getting to know the kids, getting to know, all the different personalities, all the different ways in which kids can react and do things. I also take lunches to the kids at school on their birthdays or for other special occasions.
Mm.
And that's actually one of my favorite things to do because I'm not in charge of anything.
Right.
I'm just there hanging with kids and talking with their friends and so forth. So I would say, yeah, it's getting to know the kids and the relationships that are built. And what's great about that is there's a lot of I get visits from graduates from the program, middle schoolers, high schoolers. They'll be driving by, they'll be walking by as they just stop in and we chat and talk. And I
That's
love that.
cool.
I love that
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
So.
So, how many volunteers or staff are you running for those 35 kids?
Yeah, we have I have an assistant who's here 3 days a week, and then we have a staff of volunteers. So usually there's 2 to 3 volunteers each day. So there's usually 4 to 5, including me, adult staff.
And so the church's commitment to being involved with the school and offering this program, what is the drive for the church to fund and support this program?
Yeah, well, it started. We had this building, this church building was built in 2002. We had to take down the old building for structural issues.
Mhm.
And when it was built, the leadership at that time said, "We need to. We don't want this building to be empty during the
Mhm.
week. And so we need to, we want it to be used for the community. And so they did research and discernment on what the community needed. And at that time, it was after school care. And so that was the drive for the initial drive to have the building being used for constructive purposes.
Mhm.
And I think that has just proven to be the right move because I mean, it has impacted this community that we have, the kids and their families.
Do you know over the years how many kids have come through the program?
Well, if we average like 45 kids a year in 22 years, not good at math.
Yeah,
That would
yeah.
be, and then I should also say during COVID, the fall of 2020,
Hmm.
we opened our doors for a distant learning program. So kids would bring their Chromebooks to the
Hmm.
church. They did school online here, and we had about 12 to 15 kids did that. And that was Monday to Thursday from about 8 in the morning till 3 in the afternoon. That obviously was something extremely helpful for the teachers and for the parents.
Right. What
Yeah.
a tough learning culture that was during
Yeah,
that time.
it was very difficult, very challenging, and so I was glad to do it, but I was also glad it was
Right,
done.
right. Well, I just really admire the sense of Christ in the community and the initiative that you all have taken to impact Salem and specifically your neighborhood. So in 4 days you retire. What are you going to do with your time?
I will never be bored because I have a lot of nerdy things I do, but I'm a voracious reader. I'm reading like 5 books at a time. So this will be an opportunity for me to just read a lot. I'm a movie buff. I love watching movies. So there's that. I also I'm a Civil War buff. And so I do these Civil War battlefield trips. So I'll be able to
Cool.
do more of those and just traveling with my wife and spend more time with my grandson. That'll be the best.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Well, Cliff, thank you for representing Christ and his compassion for his children and for the communities. We just want to thank you as a part of the conference. Thank you for serving and serving well and serving long. Much grace and peace in your rest coming up.
Well, thank you. Thank you for your kind words.